Yeah, love it. Hi, AfterBuzzers! You're watching the AfterBuzz TV After Show for Scream Season 2, Episode 8, Village of the Damned. Join us as we break down the episode and give you our thoughts and predictions. Stay tuned.
You're tuning into the destination for TV superfan discussion, AfterBuzz TV. And now, let the buzz begin.
I'm a little scared right now. Hey guys, I'm your host, Katie Campbell, and you can find me on Twitter at KatieEE Campbell. That's Katie with 3 E's Campbell. Sitting right next to me is Kelly McInerney.
Hey guys, I'm Kelly McInerney. You can follow me on Twitter and Instagram at HollyWeirdo.
And then across the table, Pegah Rad.
Hi everyone, I'm so scared to death. I'm Pegah Rad. You can find me on Twitter at Pegah Rad.
And Michael Drew.
Hey, I'm Michael Drew. You can find me on Twitter at Michael_Drew, Michael EAL.
Awesome. And guys, if you are not subscribed to us on YouTube, please do so. That is youtube.com/AfterBuzzTV. And you can also find us on iTunes and SoundCloud. Give us that 5-star thumbs up, leave a comment, and tweet us using the hashtag ABTVScream. And we have the chat up right here, so let us know what you guys think about this episode, this crazy carnival, and who you guys think is the killer.
Yeah, real quick to Renji90998. I know Noah almost got lucky again. Every time Noah comes close, he comes so close.
Yeah.
It's good because his life is on the line, like almost on the line.
That's true.
When you're a virgin, you're okay, you know?
I hope that's not true. You think when the first time he pops his cork, that's it for him?
He's dead.
Yeah,
That would be terrible.
That's what I keep thinking too, is about that one rule.
Yeah.
But I want them to, I think they're so cute. I want it to go there.
Yeah.
What if? Actually, no, I'm not gonna say that. I was gonna say, what if they were? What if they're setting it up? Like, say, she really is the killer, Zoe, and while his cork is getting popped, she just like proceeds to stab him insanely, and that's his exit.
Because she's the killer?
Yeah, and that's how the reveal happens.
It's pretty Ruffalo.
Do you guys love them?
I do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't trust her though.
Did you guys see the hashtag that was trending during the weekend?
No, what was it?
R.I.P. Noah Foster. For some reason, I got on Twitter and that hashtag was trending, but I think it was just fake.
Yeah.
Yes.
It was rumors and
Well,
gossip.
today
and
it was.
Yeah,
Yeah.
today it was. But
I mean, unless they saw something we didn't see.
Yeah, I hope that's not real. But I think they're so cute with the whole kisses and the photo booth and
You have some cotton candy on your face.
I know.
oh my gosh, it just melts my heart. I hope
That's
that
why I don't trust her.
really.
no, she
Thumbs
looks...
up.
I mean, she's very like, no, we should stop because maybe like once they do have sex, she's like, I gotta kill him.
Yeah.
You know? And she's like, I don't want to.
We have to
I'm
have-
conflicted.
Oh, yeah.
That's a good
Okay.
point. McInerney. That's a good point.
We have to have one happy relationship that goes well in this show, though, right? I mean, in general.
Stavo and Brooke ain't doing it for you?
Oh yeah, but
No.
they're not
Not
started
yet.
Not yet, and also he's got some weird things that we'll talk about.
That creepy alcohol. Every relationship she has, it just screams issues. Screams like psychiatry.
Yeah.
Let's talk a little bit about Emma telling the sheriff everything. Did you guys think that was a good move on her part? She's just gonna open up and come clean about what happened with the fire.
I think so.
Yeah, me too.
You know, he might be a killer, but at least she's doing the right thing in the way of like not hiding anything from the cops anymore. And it's good because she found out, oh, he's crazy, like he's a weirdo. I'm glad.
Eli.
It kind of turns her off of him, like to stop hanging out.
Yes, she's now she knows he's a weirdo.
Yeah.
That
Just
per-
now. You
I know.
And to burn a house down.
Emma, man.
Why didn't she put that together too about people sneaking around? You know, somebody got to her computer and he said that he likes to break into houses, and then they
She's
broke
not
into
smart.
a house.
We know she's not
Not
smart.
thinking.
She's like, come alone. She always goes alone, you know? She's not all there.
It bothered me when she finds out about the restraining order. And she's just so like, really, as a restraining order? He just told you he
Yeah.
likes to break into people's houses.
Yeah, she said that doesn't sound right or something.
Yeah, I'm like, how does it not sound right? It's right in line with what he just told you. He admitted it to you.
Yeah, and let's tell the crazy person that you know that he has a restraining order now.
Yeah.
Because that's the right thing.
Yeah, and the whole time too, Eli, I thought he got arrested, right? Didn't the sheriff say that he just booked him? Did he get arrested and then let out? Okay, maybe I made that up in my head. I thought he got arrested. But if he's got all these prior things, wouldn't he get in trouble?
I mean, he's not near the girl. So.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah, that's probably what it is.
And there's no proof that he lit the fire.
How do you feel?
We didn't start the fire, you know? It's always burning since the world's been turning. Sorry.
That should have been the intro song.
Yeah.
Oh, it should have been.
Damn
Okay,
it.
restart. Let's
Next
do
time.
that.
How do you feel about him trying to clear his name with Emma? It just seemed like he was really gung-ho about, Emma, just listen, hear me out. I just want to explain myself.
Well, he likes her.
So weird.
I mean,
in
that's all I got from him.
Romantic way?
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, he wants to Goldilocks those panties.
What?
God,
Put
right?
porridge in them?
Yeah. He wants to Goldilocks up in them. No, I don't know. He wants
That's
to be.
what I was thinking. I was like,
See?
you want porridge? That's what's happening?
Yeah, but he wants to be Karen in that relationship. He wants
Exactly.
to Goldilocks for Karen in that relationship, and he wants her.
I definitely think. Sorry, go ahead.
No, you go
Like
first.
the two of them definitely have some resentment and things that they need to figure out from their past,
Kieran and Eli? Mm-hmm. Yeah.
and it just might be something that he wants to conquer. I don't know,
But also,
like a competition.
yeah, also what he's doing in general is messed up. Like, hey, I know you're dating my cousin, but I wanna be friends. Like,
I know.
Let me take you out to dinner. My
Yeah.
treat. That's just more just basic morals.
Yeah.
The whole time this episode, I just feel like I'm really worried about Kieran and Eli, and I'm looking at them a little differently after we keep talking every week. So I'm looking at that as it's just a game, and it's a way to get her confused. He's hitting on her. Maybe he might have feelings. Maybe their feelings are true, but I think that he's confusing her because maybe it is Kieran and Eli together.
I totally got Billy and Stu vibes
From
Tonight.
the-
from this episode.
that's
Yeah.
true.
When they were
I
just
was
like
thinking about that,
punching each
too.
other, I was like, oh no,
Yeah.
they're acting shady.
I was thinking about that too.
Yeah.
I know you were looking for We Didn't Start the Fire, right? It's by Billy Joel.
Stop it. I know what I'm doing.
It's by
Don't
Billy
look
Joel.
at the person with the big screen in front of you. Ignore her.
Yeah.
So cute.
And the sheriff finds out a little bit how Miss Lang was recording things and talking with all the kids and keeping things on tape and notes.
It's weird though because we saw her drawer before and it had a one with chapters, like tapes with chapter 1, chapter 2, and we didn't see that in this one. So did somebody take that or did they not show? Because once they showed that in the drawer when we saw it, I was like, oh, she's writing a book.
Oh, okay.
And so now they didn't see the chapter tapes, I guess. So maybe that's why they're like, why is she taping people?
But don't they know she's a psychiatric? She's
but-
in line with that.
Anything looks weird at this moment in
Yeah.
town and has to be super, scrutinized
Yeah.
because of all that's going on with the murders.
Well, it's crazy how now the sheriff is suspicious of his own son, and he brings him in and asks about, what was it? Oh, the mask. Like, where'd you put the mask?
Yeah.
Well, something big happened in Phoenix with involving a gun.
I think he killed his friend on accident.
Yeah, I think so too.
Yeah, he probably did something with the body,
Yeah.
like for his art, and took a and maybe drew it, or probably went to the morgue.
Yeah, because he said it's what happened after the gun. After he
It's
put
for
down
my
the-
art.
He was my friend. I wanted to know what it was like or something. Didn't he say something like that?
Yeah, so that was definitely creepy.
And then he was talking with Miss Lang about serial killers. He Ed Gein, right? Gein, right? Sorry. He was talking about him and about how it's an art form as a serial killer.
Yeah.
They have something that they're doing that's artsy,
Yeah,
and that's a weird.
Yeah, and then they're like, because he was comparing him to Michelangelo. Was it Michelangelo?
Yeah.
It was or Picasso. It was one of them. And she's like, yeah, but he's a murderer. Picasso's a painter. Like, it's perspective. Like, oh, okay. Like, perspective.
nice timing.
Perspective.
Creepy.
Yeah, he's a weirdo.
Yeah, and with Brooke, with all these interactions, I like it, but then at the same time, when I hear these things about Stavo, I'm not sure if I like it because I think he's strange. But even in the, near the end when he went to Brooke's house, and I guess she asked him to
Yeah.
go there, and for comfort, I think, and she was going to sleep and he was just staring blankly at the ceiling. Like, this is just weird.
I would have screamed. Are you kidding me?
Yeah, she was
Yeah.
waiting, though. She likes
She was
that.
expecting
Yeah.
him. That's why.
But still, like, you know, and like you know somebody's standing there, but then you're like, maybe they're not, and then you turn and they are. You still get scared. Like,
I'm guessing that time, maybe they're developing some, like, immune system to immediate fear. Everyone's
guess
dying and all that.
so.
He also had that drawing of Branson tied up, and that's how he
Yes.
died. That's somebody mentioned it. Fresh.
Yeah, what do you think that's about?
Yeah.
Do you think it's because he was the one that killed Branson?
I don't think so. I think him and Brooke were planning it because Brooke was telling him, "I gotta get revenge." So I think that's why. I think
Yeah.
she was like, "Well, I'm gonna do
Okay.
this."
I
I
was
think
thi-
it's just too easy for him
Yeah.
to be the killer. He's too creepy. It's too easy.
That could be taken either way with that.
Yeah. Is there a chance that after Brooke left, he walks in there, doodles after her, then leaves too? I mean,
Man, what?
oh, is that crazy?
Wait, did
is
he have
that
a blindfold
impossible?
on at that point?
I'll
right?
help you as long as I can
Well,
doodle him.
I know. Well, he didn't have a blindfold on. Like he should have had a blindfold on if he got drawn, but in the drawing, there's no blindfold.
He was stalking Brooke early on too, so he might just be following her.
Yeah, see, he could have been following her, and then when she left, he sneaks in the back. You know,
Okay.
True.
I
gets,
can
becomes
see
a
that.
quick penciler, sketch, sketch, scoop.
I think he's just a great
Michelangelo.
artist. He doesn't need the literal thing there.
That's true.
Because, I mean, he does bloody drawings of people. They're not really
Yeah.
already like that.
That's
Wait,
true.
was that one bloody at all? No, it was just him tied up.
Just
And
Okay.
smiling. He was smiling.
He was smiling? I didn't see that.
He was like, hey. It was like a bad selfie. Like, ah.
Oh,
So-
that's creepy. How do you feel that Maggie's now back on the case with this whole what's going on with the murders, the arson? You guys,
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
she's smart. I think Lakewood needs her, and yeah, she's only helping. It's not bad.
but now she can be used in the game, used by the killer.
Well, everyone's
I
getting
mean,
used.
she's always going to be used. She's,
Okay.
Yeah.
she's Emma's mom. But
Okay.
at least now she knows the people. Like, so that's why he brought her on, because he's like, you know these people. You could easily ID them. And she ID'd Branson's toasted body.
Toasted body, yeah.
Toasted. Oh man.
Not Eddie, but they do know that that body has been dead for days.
right.
Oh well,
Kruger.
I just
Yeah, they Krugered him.
the whole issue of her, being too close to the case. I feel like I thought it was a good choice to take her off. Maybe.
Yeah, but essentially, everyone's too close to the case now.
Okay.
Because even the sheriff's son is involved in some
Right.
shape or form, some way, shape, or form. So, I think that's why he probably let it go. It's like, you know what? We're all involved in this. Mm-hmm. We're all
Right.
from
Oh.
Lakewood.
Murderville.
And whatever's
Murderville.
going on with that picture and the secret that they had last episode.
Oh, with the blanked out face.
Yeah, he mentioned our kids, too. So I wonder if Stavo was involved with that ranch or farm.
Yeah, because Quinn too. Remember, she mentioned. Did you call Quinn the mayor? So, and we were talking about the original Lakewood 6. So, okay, it makes sense that she's getting brought back into the situation.
What a weird name. Quinn Maddox, right?
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah.
It's a random thought.
So Audrey was really, she wanted to tell Emma, and the killer was telling her
Did
not
she,
to.
though?
Yeah, no, you don't think she did?
No, I thought the killer was trying to tell her to tell Emma, and she's like, oh, just like creepy things on my wall. Don't worry, like, not.
Yeah, I love the way she played that off.
Yeah.
Like, oh, whatever, I'm watching you. Ha ha ha.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
it's
Yeah.
funny.
She didn't want to tell Emma at all,
Yeah.
and she
Why?
was trying to avoid. She's like, look, I'm gonna hang out with Emma, so it looks like I'm about to tell her,
Wait,
but I'm not.
I thought the killer was telling her not to tell her.
She said, don't tell her about your involvement with Piper.
Oh, I thought the killer said tell her.
No. She told her not to.
Don't not to.
She
That's
said
what
it-
the text
Yeah.
said.
Okay,
She said, don't tell anybody anything.
Yeah.
so but Emma.
Don't talk to the cops. Don't
Right.
talk to Emma. And that's why she stayed with Emma the whole time, trying to protect her, but she couldn't really tell her.
Okay.
I would be afraid to just be seen with Emma because then it looks like I'm about to tell her.
But
that
not in a
looks weird.
public place like a carnival. You can't be like, hey, I'm at fault.
You could, I mean, walking through a maze. Hey, by the way.
Yeah.
When are these kids gonna realize that somebody must be tapping into their phones? Because after they text certain things, the killer happens to know certain things. Like, Audrey in the very end telling Noah, I'm gonna tell Emma. I'm going to tell her right now. And then Noah says, good luck. And all of a sudden, something was released to Emma. I'm assuming from the killer. It probably came from an unknown source.
Yeah.
Like, she should realize that stop using your phone. Just go tell her. If you want to tell her, because she did. She wanted to tell her. She kept getting scared the whole time, and then she eventually did tell her. But I feel like that someone's got their phones tapped.
Yeah, this whole show is pretty much saying, ignore technology, people. Go back to the old times of note passing.
But if they never answered their phones, there wouldn't be a show.
And rotary phones.
So,
Rotary phones.
rotary.
Old
Also,
phones.
why did she have to tell Noah anyways? Hey, I'm gonna tell her.
Right.
Like, who cares? He's busy.
I know.
Literally. Like, come
He's-
on.
Oh, God, Audrey, what's wrong with you?
I love how Zoe was
Yeah.
like, "Wait, is it Audrey again?"
I know.
She's so, like, jealous.
Yeah.
You know?
Something's up. Something's up with Zoe.
I think it's her. I think she might be one of the killers because she's the other one that had the recording, you know? And
Well,
she
no,
doesn't, it looks like she doesn't like Audrey.
She heard it. Oh, she
sent it-
emailed
yeah,
it to
to
herself. So she has it. Yeah, and whatever happened with the whole month that she stayed
Sketch man.
at school last
Sketch
year.
balls.
So then she emailed it to Emma too, at the end.
Yeah.
Probably.
What we see?
Oh, you think
I
it was
feel like-
Zoe?
Yeah, like why would she do that?
She
Vengeance.
seems very computer savvy. We could argue that she's the one that was sending the Riley emails and stuff.
Oh.
I don't think she's adorable, but I don't think she's as adorable as we think. I don't think she's as innocent. There's something there. 'Cause
like
she-
Britney Spears, you know? That isn't.
So if she's not the killer, then what would be her motive for sending Emma the thing? Just to stir up trouble?
She doesn't like Audrey. You know, she wants. You could
Just
tell.
make her look
Yeah.
bad?
Every time
Okay.
she's with Noah, she's like, oh, but because you and Audrey have this
Oh.
relationship, blah, blah, blah. You love Audrey.
Well, also the killer, like, say she's the killer, or say this was sent by the killer. Okay, say this was sent by the killer. The killer knows she's about to tell Emma. She wants to tell the Emma before Audrey does because she wants to continue friction, so she can continue playing games with her. So
The killer.
Yeah, the killer's
Yeah.
probably aware that Audrey's on her way. She's like, all right, I don't want to kill Emma just yet. So what do? I sent her the voice.
playing that
Yeah,
game.
keep playing the
Yeah.
game.
Yeah, you got to get everybody separated. So then,
The Lakewood games.
Gosh.
Manipulation.
yeah, the Eli and Kieran fight. We mentioned it briefly. I just feel like I
Kieran
don't know.
whipped
That
his
was
ass.
crazy. Yeah, he really did.
He was asking for it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it was pretty.
But-
It does look bad though because Kieran really does outsize him.
Yeah.
He really
Yeah.
is bigger than him. Like
By a lot.
Eli's a small guy.
I think they could be working together though. Like what
Cahoots?
you
That was
said,
an act.
like playing a game.
Yeah, I can see that too.
And especially, what did Eli say? It's not like I told her the worst part. I'm not the
Okay.
one you should be afraid of. And it
Okay.
definitely wasn't. Oh, I died. I was in the car with my
Yeah.
parents. That's
Yeah,
not the
that's
worst
not-
part. You're lying.
I was
You're
thinking the
hiding
same thing when he finally came clean to Emma about the fact that he was actually in the car and he was fighting with his stepdad in that moment as opposed to before, and his stepdad took his eyes off the road, so it's my fault. That wasn't as big of a
That's not
moment
what you
as I
should be
thought.
afraid of. Yeah.
Right.
There's something bigger.
Yeah, that's what they're doing. That Kieran's trying to play the nice guy. I'm looking out for you, Emma. But then he looks violent at the same time, and then Eli looks crazy. But then he's telling her he's not the one she should be afraid of. So she's getting confused at which one of these cousins she should trust. Obviously, she's going to lean towards Kieran because they've had a relationship, but
Yeah.
it's confusing her.
Yeah, man. Especially, even though, can we talk about when he was captured?
Yeah. We'll talk.
He's like, green.
I don't know if we're gonna get
Well,
there?
let's
Yeah,
talk a little bit
we-
about the pageant,
Alright,
and then
cool.
that will lead into that. So
Oh,
at
yeah.
this carnival,
Flask.
yeah,
Brooke killing it, man.
Brooke and Zoe decide to take a shot. And Brooke, first of all, gets wasted on the smallest
I know.
amount of alcohol.
Yeah.
Yeah, but she's small,
Well, she's like 100 pounds.
True.
And she
small.
didn't have din-din.
But those flasks don't hold that much, by the way.
Oh, Katie.
Looks like a big flask
No,
to her.
they are thick in the walls and they don't hold that much. So she kept taking big gulps off of it, and I was like, somebody's got to be pouring some more in that if she's gonna keep taking these big gulps off of this flask.
Oh,
But that
boy.
was hilarious.
Yeah, so she's
It's hilarious.
goner.
You knowing all these drinking things.
Flask facts.
There we go.
Flask,
Hashtag
Katie's flask facts.
Oh my god, that makes me look terrible.
Well, it makes you look honest. And now we
your
know.
flasks, girl.
Now we know, Katie. Yeah, I thought it was cool how I liked how she was getting super drunk, and when she kept going in, I was just like, damn, Brooke is just tormented, man.
Oh my
Like
god.
she's just tormented. She's a tormented soul.
Yeah.
Yes, but then I was getting really scared that what if the killer shows up and she's gonna be so drunk and won't know how to
That's
like
what I
fight him
thought.
off.
And it was
Yeah.
Savo.
I feel like Brooke has to last to the end, though. I'm not scared of that just because I feel like she's such a loved character that she's going to stay for a really long time.
I feel like there's a few that are gonna stay forever.
Yeah.
Not forever, but for a while.
I think Noah and Brooke, yeah.
Noah, Brooke, Audrey,
And Emma.
and Emma.
Even though she's not loved.
Oh.
But
you-
we
you-
have to have her.
You would
It's
think
so
between
strange.
no, I was gonna say you would think between Audrey, Emma, Noah, and Brooke. You would think that those four are the four we're gonna continue going on.
You
But
would
that
think,
that
yeah.
makes me scared to
Like
even
the
say that out
Sydney,
loud.
Dewey, whatchamacallit.
Oof.
Oh, yeah, because they don't last.
But honestly, yeah. If I can't.
Let's
When
not
she
talk
even-
about
Okay, okay.
She's still alive today, you know?
When she actually got on stage, though, it was hilarious. She's tripping a little bit. And then she gets up there and just... I was laughing, like, oh, this is funny. Like, this is going to be a hilarious speech. And then all of a sudden, no. It was
Yeah.
a depressing speech. And it was really sad. It was really real. And I
It was really good, really
loved
honest.
that she brought up all of those points.
Yeah, she tore that town
Yeah.
apart. Like, this town's
Murderville.
cursed. Yeah.
Murder bill.
We're all gonna die.
Yeah,
It's true, though. Like, why fake it?
yeah.
You know?
Like all this, like, just it's kind of like an attack on almost like political correctness. Like we're lying just so we can keep going forward, but we're ignoring the truth.
Right.
You know?
She said we deserve it if we
Yeah.
all get murdered because we're just turning our heads to everything that's going on.
But Jake didn't. Remember that part.
Yeah.
No.
I feel so bad for her. Like, I
know.
used to, like, season 1, I didn't really care about her, you know? Now, she's like one of our favorites now,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, she
She's
is.
so good.
And then, her dad obviously being upset because he wanted her to do this
win.
whole political thing and wanted her to win. It would be great for him, great for her, whatever. I love that he consoled her in the end. At first he's, what are you doing? And then when he saw that, like you said, she's tormented, he's, gonna console her.
Yeah, we saw he's a dad,
Yeah.
you know? Sometimes it's hard to see him as a dad, but it's good that he cares, you know?
Did we talk about his property
Getting
being?
burned.
Yeah. Do we know why? Maybe.
I think it's Aunt Tina.
I think so, too.
So she did it, but would it be just because he wants like insurance money or like do we
I
have
would
any
assume
ideas?
so.
Yeah. Okay.
I mean, nobody said it. They just
Wait.
said that it was.
Why would he pay somebody $100,000 to get insurance money?
Oh.
Or maybe just to make him look like, oh no, like bad? Like a victim?
Yeah, what is
Either
that
he's
about?
hiding something or
That's
he's,
true. He paid.
it's-
I forgot that about him and Aunt Tina. He paid Aunt Tina to burn something, and that's probably was gonna be the house.
What is his
Burning down the house.
motive behind that?
Right.
Hopefully we'll find out.
I think we will. So during this whole thing, after Emma gives this speech, everybody is backstage with her. Audrey, Noah, Emma, Zoe. They're all congratulating her on a great speech. And then Emma gets a text from Kieran to meet him by the Ferris wheel, and she goes off alone.
I know.
Doesn't even tell
I know.
anybody.
Doesn't
yeah.
even tell anybody.
Are you kidding me? I mean,
She was even telling people, oh, he hasn't been answering. Like, just be like, hey, he answered. I'm meeting him by the Ferris wheel.
Yeah, I'll be
Say
right
that.
back.
That's all you gotta
Even though
say.
you're not supposed to say that.
I mean, we know this about Emma, but every time it still gets me. I'm like, what are you doing?
Yeah. She's
So annoying.
a silly girl.
Zara Watt just put something that Jake was hired by the mayor hired Jake.
To do the job
Yeah.
that Antina's gonna do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, because he got
Burn down
murdered
that
before
house.
he could do it. But why? Why did he want him to burn it down?
Okay. We shall see.
No, blah, blah. We'll see.
I still think it's Kieran though, especially after this.
So, yeah, okay, so
Let's talk about the funhouse.
the funhouse, okay.
Ugh, creepy. Why would you go in there? Because it said meet me by the Ferris wheel. It didn't say go inside the funhouse.
But then it showed Kieran wrapped up. Like,
And she knew where that
Yeah,
was.
but how'd you know it was in the funhouse though? That got me too. How'd you know? She just
I mean, she's been going to that carnival for years with Audrey since childhood, except last year when they had that breakup.
She's immediately worried about Kieran. I get it. You know, she's dating him. She loves him, whatever. So she runs right in. But, like, call for backup.
Yeah,
Emma
but
don't
then
do it
you're
like
not
that.
allowed to.
No. wouldn't-
Just do it real quick
Yeah.
before he can say you can't bring anybody, you know? Be like, oh, too late.
Yeah.
And then
You didn't tell
she
me.
did have backup, even though she didn't know it. That cop.
Oh,
I
yeah.
know.
He was good for nothing.
But
Is he dead?
no,
think-
he lived.
Oh,
Yeah,
really?
he just got thrown through a window.
But he had
No, but-
blood. He was bleeding a little bit. Maybe too much. Maybe he lost too much blood.
Well, I mean, so did the teacher when she fell.
Yeah,
And
but
that
maybe
was way worse.
Yeah.
That was a lot of
Maybe-
blood.
one of the shards, though, cut something
Or like an
important.
artery? Well,
Yeah.
maybe. Okay, maybe. Maybe he's
We
dead.
don't know.
Maybe he's dead. Maybe he's dead.
It's a mystery.
But okay, if the cop gets thrown through the window, that kind of solidifies the fact that it's
That's
a man.
here, and also
Right?
was
Here you go again.
No, I mean it's not. But the cop is a grown ass
Should
man.
I try bench pressing him just to like prove a point?
He gets caught. He gets caught by the throat and gets thrown. He gets
Yeah.
manhandled through a window. He just grabs him and throws him through a window. If it turns out that it's like I don't know,
Zoe.
like Zoe who does that, I'm like, come on, guys, you're killing me.
is Miss Lang still
Listen.
in the hospital or something?
Yeah.
Okay.
She's recovering.
Okay.
I mean, it's like the only person I can see who could do that. It's gotta be Kieran who can do that, right?
Or Stavo.
Or
Oh yeah, stop with.
I don't even think Eli could do that.
Really?
Eli, come
Yeah,
on,
but
man.
listen,
He's
if you
tiny.
catch somebody by surprise, somebody who's scared and maybe they're not already, you know, and standing at
Like,
their strongest.
tense or whatever?
Yeah.
Yeah, but if he had a running start, okay. But he just walked up to him, just grabbed him, and like, "Hey, what's up?" And just flung him through a window. That was a big cop.
Do you think that there were multiple killers running around in there? Or because
I
at
think
the
there
end,
was just one.
we see it's Kieran and
Kieran.
he has his little duct tape on his face. And
Just little duct tape, exactly.
yeah, and
You know?
around the hand holding the knife so he looks like he was framed.
Also, what was with the other hand? Was that free? What did he have a free hand? So he's like, oh, I'm just gonna do this and that. Oh, somebody,
Yeah.
He like hides his
I've
hand.
been framed.
Yeah.
Come on.
And honestly, if he only has one hand, even if his hand was tied up and both hands were free, he could still manage to get the mask off his face.
Yeah.
He could still manage to get the mask. If his hands were tied together, okay, but he could still manage to get
Like
the.
you could do it like
yeah,
that.
he could finagle it.
You know, I thought he got shot or something when Emma actually pulled the trigger, and that's why I thought he wasn't able to do all
Where
that.
that mirror was. God,
Yeah.
can you imagine if she did and she ended up killing Kieran on accident? Talk about problems.
That would have been the
Solved.
second boyfriend she
Problem
killed.
solved.
Problem solved.
Yeah.
No more deaths.
Oh my! So you think that was really sketchy then? That
Yeah.
whole
Oh, like what? So, did anybody see where his other hand was? I didn't
No, I guess
realize it until now.
Could have been a
Go
bad
But he could
writing
have
trope,
just
though.
been like,
Could have been the writer.
and
like,
he
yeah.
shoved the officer. Yeah, I know. Meme God. He had a free hand and he shoved.
Aaliyah Jordan says Lizzie Borden, women can be lethal too.
There we go.
Yeah.
Okay, guys. All right, ladies.
Three killers. You guys think it could be three killers?
Guy the boss thinks
know.
3 killers.
I think it's. I don't know. I think. Well, who was with? So Brooke, Noah, Chloe, and Emma were together, right?
Zoe.
Zoe.
Oh yeah. So Chloe, Zoe.
Chloe does.
So it couldn't have been Zoe to push her.
Okay.
And then Audrey wasn't there either, right? She was there too.
Yeah, but she was outside.
Everybody kind of split up at this moment.
We still didn't know
Weren't
where
they in the
Eli
back?
was. Eli was missing.
Eli, Kieran, and Stavo MIA.
Yeah.
And as soon as they came out, you could see Stavo standing there.
He could have thrown he could have thrown this costume onto Kieran. If that was an actual thing, he could have done that and then run out and been there.
I don't know. I think.
Right?
I think it was Kieran because even when he was talking to Emma, he's like, he loves you, Emma. But I feel like that's just such a stab, like I love, like
Yeah.
Wait, who
I-
said that to her?
the killer when he called her.
Oh.
I think that's just. boyfriend killer move, you know?
Yeah.
Oh my
Gosh,
god.
I don't know, you guys.
That would be a crazy thing if he's, I'm looking out for you, Emma. I'm here for you. And she, you know what? She is telling him everything again. Mm-hmm. This episode, we have each other. She's telling him that she's telling the sheriff.
What a dummy, though. Like, even if I saw my boyfriend with duct tape and the knife, I'm bringing up the other hand again.
Yeah.
I'm like, you have that other hand. Come on. He's not innocent.
Blind. Love is blind.
So, all right, well, Kieran...
Pegah,
I
get
don't
all-
want it to be.
Why? He's not that nice of a guy. Let's be
I
real.
know, I just...
Especially
Yeah.
this
Liked
episode.
him.
He's just kind of a douche with stupid hair.
Ooh, which one?
Kieran.
Kieran.
Yeah.
That's my impression.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
good.
I think we covered everything in the episode.
did.
So let's talk a little bit about previews for next week and predictions.
Okay.
And now, your AfterBuzz TV prediction.
I just want to say that I don't mean that a woman can't kill a man. No, because I'm getting eaten alive in there. I don't mean that a woman can't kill a man, but that's not sex. That's just factual. Like a 6'1" man isn't gonna be thrown through a window by a 5'4" woman. That's not gonna happen. Eli can't do that
Oh,
either.
yeah. Scream vibes when Sydney gets Billy out of the station. Like, that's like, oh, it wasn't me. I was in the station. You're right. Who was that?
Yes.
Not the average fangirl. Yes.
Oh my gosh, totally.
That's what I'm saying. He's like, look, I'm innocent. I'm not the killer.
Yeah.
He's the killer.
Yeah, but then in that way, is it too obvious for us?
They're
I don't think so.
Oh
they're
my
literally
God.
copying Scream 1.
That's the whole
Yeah.
point. Like, hey.
Yeah.
They gotta take some of it, some from it.
Okay.
Some from it, but at the same time, they want to shock us in the end.
It's not the same thing. Like, he just, in Scream 1, he, like, dropped
Okay, right.
gloves and a knife.
Guys, I'm so scared. 4 more episodes.
Oh, no.
So is it? It's 12 episodes or 14? 12.
12.
So we're sure.
Yeah.
Because every time I check online, it was one.
IMDb.
Yeah, it says 12 there. I saw
Yeah.
that too. All right.
So, in the previews, we see Audrey's mad at Noah
Yeah.
because this thing was leaked and why did you record me, etc. Piper and Lang knew each other. Maybe they were sisters, foster sisters, I don't know, but somehow they know each other. And Haley comes back into the picture and there's some party rave thing going on and she is
Party
a part
for
of it.
Emma? Like,
Yeah, I
this is
wonder-
your party?
Yeah, and then maybe she's a part of it.
Enough with parties, you guys. Come on.
Yeah.
A lot of people are saying
know?
she's gonna die next episode. I would
no.
love that.
What if
For
she's
Haley to die.
involved,
Oh, for
guys?
Haley.
I think
to die,
next
yeah.
week. I think Haley's done next week.
Haley is dunzo, says Erica Walker.
Yeah.
What if she's involved?
What if she's one of the killers?
I would not like that. Because I like
No.
it being somebody that we know.
Yeah, and she's
It hurts
she-
more.
Yeah, and she's just a nuisance. She's in one episode, another episode.
Yeah.
She's like in probably I can remember her in 2 episodes. Maybe
Right.
3 episodes I can remember her in. That
Yeah.
really stood out
The
to me.
first episode, then the lockdown, and
Yeah.
now this one.
And when she's just being passive aggressive and walks by like, oh my god.
Get over yourself.
God, jeez.
People are so mean about Haley. Haley needs to die.
She's gonna be
been
the only one
annoying.
who dies that people are gonna cheer.
Yeah.
Okay.
They hope it's gonna be gruesome.
She's the bully, you know?
She is a bully though.
Yeah.
That's the problem. She is a bully.
And we have 12 dead, right, so far?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So-
Because the cop's not dead.
No, but they count. I think they're
Almost
counting
13.
Mr. Branson.
Yeah, that was the missing number.
Yeah.
Because they counted. Because Audrey said the 12 dead bloody thing.
Right.
They're like, who's 12?
How many do you think are going to be dead by the end of the season?
12,000.
Everyone? I'm really excited I want to know who the killer is, and then I want to go rewatch season 2 when it gets put up on Netflix.
Yeah, and look for all the clues.
Yeah.
Ugh.
So I can see what I missed, what I didn't pick up on. Okay, so who do you guys think is the killer? Are we all
Oh.
thinking the same one at this point?
Do we all think it's Kieran?
I think McInerney is pretty close. I think I think the whole cousins thing, pretending that they're fighting but not really fighting and being on the same team.
That's a good, yeah.
But I think it's those two, and I think there's something up with Zoe.
I agree.
Something's up with Zoe. She's not just it's not just a love triangle thing. Something's up with Zoe.
She went away for a month.
Maybe she's the missing cousin. Maybe they're all Troy James' kids or something. I don't know. But she's involved.
He got around.
He got around. Maybe he did.
I'm still gonna say Brooke's dad.
Okay.
Well, yeah, he's
Still-
not. He's not. There's something
weird.
up with him
He was
too.
there. He
but
was
not
there at the
enough for me.
carnival. He's, big dude.
He
Yeah.
is a big dude to throw people through windows. I
I
hear
feel,
you.
like, I feel like he's abnormally big that we would see
Yeah,
that's
he's
his
too big.
body. Also, he's just a dirty politician. At least he showed some heart today.
A
But
little bit of a heart.
it's Kieran.
Yeah, I'm thinking Kieran and Eli the whole episode. I was watching it as if it was the two of them, but at the same time, I'm thinking, okay, is this too obvious? Is
It's
that
so obvious.
Every episode, though, it's so obvious for
Right.
somebody. You know, somebody is like, this is the Miss Lang, she's the killer episode. This is the Eli, the killer episode.
Right.
But when
don't know.
what Katie just said is so true. Like if you watch this episode, because I did that too. I watched this episode already really suspecting Kieran, and I didn't leave this episode thinking it's not him. I left this episode thinking, yeah, I still think it's him. Like
Yeah.
it just fits into his plan.
oh my god, perspective, right?
Perspective. Perspective.
Gustavo. Perspective.
Yes.
Also, I just want to say really quickly that the killer called Audrey on one of the phone calls. The killer called her a killer.
Mm-hmm.
So I know we've discussed this. Did she kill somebody? Did she not? I think we'll find that out a little bit more about her
But he's
involvement.
been calling her hey killer,
Yeah.
like texting
Oh,
her and
yeah.
stuff.
Yeah, I think he just
Well,
means
then-
meant, like because you started this, you called Piper, so everyone's death is on your head.
Okay, so
And no one's gonna forgive you for
But
what you
if,
did.
What if she did actually kill?
I don't think she killed anyone.
No,
I don't think she
not
has it
my
in her.
Audrey.
She doesn't have it in her.
I love her.
I love Audrey too.
I don't like her.
You like Audrey? Why?
This is the pro Audrey
Just
section.
tell Emma. Just like first, well, because she also got Piper here. That's not a nice person.
Yeah.
You know.
Well, I mean,
Oh, I related to Brandon James because he's an outcast.
Yeah, that's a
too.
fake story.
Shut
You think it's a
up.
fake
Then
story?
again, like
Yeah.
she didn't know what Piper was gonna do. She just thought it was like, oh, a reporter that you know.
But
No, they
some of the
wanted to take
letters,
revenge
though, yeah.
on the town.
Yeah, the letters were like mean.
Yeah,
I read them all.
something's weird. Oh yeah,
I don't
Audrey
know,
did.
you
Audrey did
guys.
kill Piper. There you go. There. That's how she is a killer. That's true.
Yeah, that's right.
And maybe she killed Nina. We got some people saying that as well.
Oh.
Which I could see that too. She was crazy mad at her in
Yes.
the first season.
About that video.
Yeah. So where can everybody find you until next week?
you can find me on Twitter at Michael_Drew, Michael EAL. McInerney. EAL.
You can find me on Twitter and Instagram at Pegah Rad.
Yeah, there
Yes,
it is.
good job, Alexis.
Kelly McInerney. You can find me on Twitter and Instagram at Holly Weirdo.
And you can find me on Twitter at KatieEE Campbell. That's Katie with 3 E's Campbell. Instagram at KatieCampbell13 and YouTube.com/KatieCampbellOnline. Tweet us and tell us who you think the killer is and why. And until next week, guys. Bye. It's getting crazy.
Fist pumping too hard.
From executive producers Maria Menounos, Kevin Undergaro, Phil Svitek, and the entire AfterBuzz TV staff, we would like to thank you for listening to the AfterBuzz TV network. To watch or listen to other after shows and post comments or questions, be sure to visit AfterBuzzTV.com. I'm Sir Richard Wentworth, and this has been a presentation of AfterBuzz TV.
Views expressed herein are those of the hosts only and do not necessarily reflect the views of AfterBuzz TV or its owners or principals.